Welcome to Strange Loops Episode 6. I am Doug Olina, the creator and author of these videos. In this episode and the next, we are going to look at some ancient cosmologies. Let's begin by putting some early cosmologies in context. When we speak of cosmologies, we are talking about ideas that emerge in written form that came from oral history. Oral histories have a life quite different from the texts that arise from them. What tribes consider important cultural artifacts that must be passed down to the next generations varies widely, but often the stories that are told contain something of the origins of their culture and the ethos of the culture. For the Mesopotamians, the stories are contained in a variety of clay tablets. The most famous is the Enuma Elish. The Popol Vuh is a creation story from Central America. The Indian subcontinent also developed a variety of origin stories. We'll look at one from the Hindu Vedas. For the Greeks, origin stories were written in books by Hesiod, the Theogony, and Works and Days. After that, explanations of Greek cosmology are referred to and elaborated in the works of the ancient Greeks. The most famous cosmology in the West, next to the Greek one, is the Genesis account of creation found in the Bible. Many of its features are also found in the Mesopotamian and Greek myths, and since the earliest founders of the Jewish tribes came from Mesopotamia, it shouldn't be a surprise that their creation stories are similar. For example, the biblical Great Flood of Noah has at least two analogous stories from Mesopotamia. The Enuma Elish, the Babylonian creation story from Mesopotamia. The heavens and earth existed at the beginning but were as yet undefined. The primeval god Apsu, sweet water, made the heavens and earth. The primeval goddess Tiamat, bitter water, was their mother, who, along with chaos, birthed all that is. Together they made all of creation, including the greater and lesser gods. Apsu is destroyed by his children, the greater gods, and Tiamat plans revenge. Marduk, one of the lesser gods, is born and leads the other gods in a plan to destroy Tiamat. Tiamat is killed, and half of her becomes the sky, while the other half becomes the earth. Marduk makes man to serve the needs and wishes of the gods. Thanks for your attention these last few minutes. I will continue this exploration of cosmologies with God and the Universe 7